Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the best advice that I never got. We're going to be talking about things that somebody would have came to me and said, Carter, you need to do this. If you want to be successful at trading, you have to do this. So I hope you guys all enjoy this and stay tuned for the end of the video because we're going to be showing you guys a fantastic trading strategy and a new position that we are in on. So stay tuned for the end. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Smash that like button and subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about trading and swing trading, check out our school. It's called the Swing Trading Masterclass. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, but more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. We teach you how to find undervalued stocks. We teach you how to build a strategy. And it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not alerts or anything like that. It's honest strategies that I've learned over the past 7 years of full-time trading. So check it out down below and you guys can get 51% off by using code SPRING25. It's an early spring sale. So check it out down below. And guys, let's jump into this. All right. So when it comes to swing trading, the first thing you need to understand is you need to check out our merch. One last plug, I'm sorry. Check out our merch. We have hats, t-shirts, and we have this super cool trading desk mat. It's like super cheap, and you guys can get 20% off by using code dividends. All right, enough with that. Let's jump into this. All right, the biggest thing that somebody would have came to me and said, Carter, you have to do this. If you want to be successful in trading, the first thing is trading is not easy. You constantly see people on YouTube and TikTok and all these social media platforms saying, oh, if you want to get rich quick, trade. You can turn $100 into $1 million in 30 days. No. In reality, here's a little statistic for you guys. If you guys make 3% per month, yes, 3% per month, you are already in the top 5% of all traders in the world. So trading is very difficult and you have to treat it like a job, like a career. If you expect to open up a Robinhood account today and make $1 million tomorrow, I am sorry, but at least I'm not the trader for you. You know, what I constantly see people do is fund an account and blow it up. But at the end of the day, you have to treat it like a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. And what I mean by that is it does take practice. It takes hard work. It takes years of practice and education before you guys could be profitable. And that's completely fine. You got to have that long-term mindset when it comes with trading in the market. All right. The second most important thing that I wish somebody would have came to me and said, Carter, you got to do this. It's to master a strategy. Mastering a single strategy is way better than being below average at 5, right? Being a pro and master at 1 is better than being a mediocre trader at 5 strategies. So pick one strategy and learn it inside and out. Don't chase every shiny setup. Consistency beats randomness. So you got to just understand that one of the biggest things that helped me with my approach is to just have a checklist. Having a checklist that helps you and make sure that you always find stocks that meet your approach is so incredibly important here. All right. The third thing that I wish somebody would have came to me and said, Carter, risk management is king. Never risk more than 1 to 2% on a given trade. And what I mean by this, you know, if you ever place a trade, often what you'll do is just buy because you think it's going to go up. You don't plan it out. And this kind of brings me to my next one here is trade with the plan. So you got to have risk management. You got to have your entries, your exits, your risk management systems. And you should never risk $1 to make $1. Doesn't make sense. You should risk $1 to make $2, $3, $4, $5. So you could be wrong, 3, 4, 5 times and still be profitable in the long run. And before every trade, you gotta know what your entry, your stop, your target, and the reason behind taking a trade is. No plan equals gambling, 100%. All of those people out there that says trading is gambling, yeah, if you don't have a plan, yeah, it's gambling, 100%. But if you have a plan, a strategy, or an edge, it can really, really help you with your trades. All right. The last thing that I wish somebody would have told me when I first started is to have a trading journal. Now, a trading journal is a way where you guys can figure out what's working with your strategy and what's not working with your strategy. This is my trading journal right here, and I'll put this down below. It's super cheap, but what it does is it tracks my performance, my win loss, my P&L per month. But more importantly, this performance by strategy. So you guys can see the breakout strategy is by far the best setups, the best, the best way for me to make money personally. So this is what I focus on. And as certain strategies goes up, those strategies I tend to focus more on. For me, I really use three main strategies, and I've been trading for 7 years. So some new traders out there will just start trading and have 9 setups. It's just crazy to me. So focus on learning. But let's talk about here the absolute best strategy. So this is a stock that we just got in today, and this is ERJ. ERJ here. Now, for me and my approach, the first thing that I look for is trends. Trends should be everybody's bread and butter. With this one here, we have this beautiful upward trend where it's gone from $12 down here all the way up to over $54. And then the second thing here is support. Support could be a variety of things. It could be a certain moving average line or trend line. Now with this stock here, we have a combination of two. We have a trend line where it hits this trend line, establishes heavy support on it. We also have a moving average line. You guys can see that red moving average line, it sold off all the way down to that level, and we had that good move going up. So let's go over this again. We have stock on an upward trend, sold off down to 2 support lines. The more supports you have, the better off you're going to be. Now, with this one here, we got trends, moving average lines. The next thing is going to be the RSI. The RSI is another technical indicator, and at the time here, it was trading for near around a 23. The last time it was trading for a 23 was all the way back in here where it was $12. And it went from 12 to about 14 in about a month span. So we could get a good move on this. All right, so now a lot of new traders would go, okay, let's take the trade. Well, no, you want to look at other time frames, just because one time frame can be telling you one thing, and then another time frame could be telling you another. So what I do is I go to the hourly or even the 4-hourly time frame. And what I want to see here is some sort of resistant or some sort of breakout. And going to that hourly time frame, you guys can see here where it sold off and it was just riding this trend line out. And then it popped up above it, and this is where we got notified. It was on the pre-market alert going above it, popped up to 42, and now it's already near and around 43. So we're up about $1 a share. But with this one here, just given the market volatility, we are very, very light with this trade. And this is why risk management, guys, is so incredibly important. I want to show you guys this because a lot of new traders won't. Is this here. So if you guys plan this out right, you guys can risk a little amount of money for a good amount of money. So getting in near and around the 42.50, setting your stops relatively tight here for a possible push up to resistance at about 56. Gives an 8-to-1 risk and reward, if you guys can see right here. So why that's important is if you guys are starting out with $100 or even $1,000, imagine over the course of a year with an 8-to-1 risk and reward, you don't come across it that much. So imagine you find this like 30 times over the course of a year. With this stock here, we were risking about 4%. Which is good. So risking 4%. Yes, ideally starting out you would risk 1 to 2, but all you would have to do is adjust your stop loss there to ensure that good risk management. And then the 8-to-1. Now, with your win loss percentage, even if you lose 70% of your trades at the end of the year, guys, your $1,000 has grown to over $5,000. And that's why good risk management is so incredibly important, but no one stresses it. Everybody knows it's important, but no one knows how to plan it out. That's how you do it. You have your entries, your exits, your risk management, your target, your stop. All of that stuff is crucial for trading. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like button. I know my office, I have such a bad light coming in. I do apologize for that. So if you guys want to learn more about trading, check out our school. You guys can get 51% off by using code SPRING25. And don't forget to check out our merch. I'll see you guys in there. Like, subscribe, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.